Hello guys, Yang here, and welcome to my review of my Pape designed TARDIS ring box. Now, you guys have first seen this when I was doing my commitment to Yin on the live stream, and I also have a link in the description and in the annotations for the cards. Now, Pape Designs does several things. He does custom orders, he does ring boxes, he does props, pretty much anything you can think of, he has the capacity to do. And there's a lot of pre-made stuff on his website that he has advertised, among them being the TARDIS ring box. So, just going on the exterior alone, this is a very accurate rendition of the TARDIS. In particular, it's a really good rendition of the 10th Doctor's TARDIS, which kind of has a problem that we're going to get to in a second. However, if you want to light up the TARDIS, there's the switch on the back end here. You just flip that switch, and we have TARDIS. And I forget if he does sound chips or not, but I believe that he will. For this particular one, I did have something custom I wanted done, and that would be this right here. The little sign, instead of saying the whole police box spiel, it says the date and what this ring box is, because this is this is just the first step in our relationship. So, but yeah, no. Aside from that, the rest of it is all pretty much the same. This door does not open, which, while it would have been awesome, isn't a necessity. Also, these do pull to open instead of push. And while some people would be like, why would you do that? That's not accurate. He could possibly do it, but there would be a lot of sacrifices as to things he would have to move around. So, getting into the TARDIS, you will see the problem I was referencing earlier. The fact that it is, in fact, on the inside, the 11th Doctor's TARDIS. Now, he did offer to send a St. John sticker to put on here, and at one point I might do that, but honestly, I just love it how it is anyways, so it's not that big of a deal for me. But for other die-hard Doctor Who fans, they would be like, hey, what the heck? This is actually kind of funny, because there's another picture, and if I find it, I'll put it up there, but there's another picture of him doing the 10th Doctor's TARDIS with the 11th Doctor's exterior, so it's kind of funny. A little bit ironic. So, hopefully this sets him straight as far as, the TARDIS is, but otherwise, he did an amazing job. The inside, if you let it, it does look bigger on the inside. Another custom thing that I had him do was the ring part itself has two ring slots, one right here in front and one on the top, so that we could put both of our rings in there. And I don't think this was supposed to come out, however, I think that it's good that it did. And this is actually not only just a review part, but a suggestion I would make to Paul. If this wasn't supposed to come out, start making them so that they come out, so that they can put the rings and stuff in there a little bit easier. Because I had a little hard time getting both rings in there initially. So, it's not supposed to come out, I don't think, but I'm really glad that it does. So, as you can see here, as I said before, ring slot in the top. However, that is actually going to go to Yin's ring, so that because hers actually has a gem in it, it will go up into the TARDIS's clear bit console. As my ring sits more like that. So yeah, that's kind of how it does, and then like the ring on top, then the clear plastic thing, and then as you can see, we can just pop it right back in here, which on the ground now, instead of the TARDIS console, you will see a little battery thing, which is another, good thing that this comes out. However, I kind of wish that it came with a removable battery pack, or something where I could, like, instead of, just using a whole bunch of tape on some wires, I could use something where it would, like a little mini pack where it would become detached, like the sonic pen over here, which I'm not gonna be doing a review of this quite yet, but you unscrew this, and here you had a little battery compartment that you could, and it fits right inside the pen. So he could have made a nice battery compartment, but he didn't, which is something that I would like to see in the future. But it is what it is, and again, it doesn't really take away from it for me, simply because I know how to change a battery. But yeah, no, I can see that being a frustration for other people. Anyways, so just pop it right back in here. Voila! And then, like I said, the nice thing about this is, when the ring is on top, it actually centers the console, so that's not an issue. Moving back to the exterior, if I can get the camera to focus here, you can see that the 3D printer that he used textured it quite nicely. There's a couple imperfections. For instance, like on the top, or as you can see that line right there. Turning off the light so you can't quite see the design that goes into it, but there is like a cross design here, but little bits where it flakes up. But like I said, it doesn't really detract from it. If anything, I would rather have these, I would rather have the wood engraining design and have the minor imperfections than have it just be a solid thing of blue. So I really like how it's designed. I really, really recommend Pape Designs, and the icing on the cake is that there's this coin that you get, and I still have it, I just don't have it with me. But there's this coin that you get where if you order from him, you do not lose, because that's your proof of purchase, and if anything happens to any of his products, he will replace it, or not replace it, but he will repair it free of charge. And that's for as long as it's a lifetime guarantee thing. So yeah, that's really awesome. I have seen very few businesses do that, but that's one of the things that I really love about how he does business. So yeah, that is Pape Designs. So yeah, there's a few notes, there's a few things he could have done better, but all in all, it's an amazing ring box. I recommend him to anyone who's looking to getting, something kind of flashy for an engagement ring box, or anyone looking for a decent prop master. I have no doubts that he could probably do like a custom screwdriver or something like that. Well, I mean, like, what else can I say? There's there are imperfections, like I said, but he was still willing to compensate for those and whatnot. So I do highly recommend him. He's not just doing it for the money, he's doing it to get it right. So I really like that about him. I really like his business, I like his stuff. I will be ordering from him again. It is well worth it, in my opinion. So thank you guys for watching. Click cards and annotations for more videos that I've done. Check out Pape at Pape Designs. Link is in the description below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Chillax.